The night was thick with an eerie silence as Detective Emily Stevens walked alone down the dimly lit alleyway. She was a seasoned investigator, known for her ability to crack the toughest cases. Tonight, however, a shiver ran down her spine. She couldn't shake off the feeling that she was being watched. Suddenly, from the shadows, a figure emerged, tall and cloaked, their face obscured by darkness. Emily's hand instinctively reached for her gun as the stranger spoke in a chilling voice. "Detective Stevens, I have a puzzle for you. Solve it and you may find the answers you seek." Bewildered, Emily cautiously replied, "Who are you? What do you want from me?" Ignoring her questions, the figure handed her an envelope before disappearing into thin air. Emily tore it open, revealing a cryptic message. It was a riddle, the first piece of a disturbing puzzle. Determined to unravel the mystery, Emily enlisted the help of her partner, Detective Mark Lawson. Together, they studied the riddle, which led them to an abandoned warehouse on the outskirts of town. As they entered the desolate building, an eerie silence engulfed them. The walls whispered secrets and the air was thick with anticipation. Every step they took echoed through the empty halls, heightening their unease. They reached a room, and the door ominously creaked open. Inside, they found a man tied to a chair, his face concealed by a black hood. Emily and Mark rushed to free him, but before they could, a voice boomed from the shadows. "Welcome to my game, detectives. You have only 1 hour to solve the next riddle and save this man's life. Fail, and his fate will be sealed." The clock was ticking, and Emily's mind raced as she read the next riddle. It seemed impossible to solve within the given time, but failure was not an option. As Emily and Mark frantically searched the room for clues, they discovered a hidden compartment in the floor. Inside was a small key, and its purpose became clear when they noticed a locked cabinet nearby. With trembling hands, Emily inserted the key and opened the cabinet. Inside was a map, marked with locations throughout the city. Each location correlated to a victim who had mysteriously vanished in recent months. As the puzzle pieces fell into place, Emily realized they were dealing with a sadistic serial killer. The victims were merely pawns in the killer's twisted game, and it was up to Emily and Mark to stop them. Armed with newfound knowledge, Emily and Mark embarked on a relentless pursuit of the killer. Each location on the map brought them closer to the truth and nearer to the killer's lair. The final location led them to an abandoned mansion on the outskirts of town. The atmosphere was heavy with foreboding as they cautiously entered, their guns drawn. In the heart of the mansion, they found a hidden room. It was a chamber of horrors, adorned with macabre symbols and photographs of the victims. And there, sitting in a chair, was the figure who had taunted them from the beginning. As Emily and Mark confronted the killer, a deadly cat-and-mouse game ensued. The killer revealed their twisted motives, relishing in the power they held over life and death. With nerves of steel and impeccable deduction, Emily outwitted the killer. In a final desperate act, the killer lunged at her, but she swiftly fired her gun, bringing their reign of terror to an end.